happiness engineer, and I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Paul Hoyt. And together we are curing racism. We examine your commonly accepted beliefs, which lead to your unconscious bias reflex. But today we're talking about something even more important to us sometimes, right? Even though curing racism is our life's work, we also have passions outside of this. And today we get to talk about one of Paul's big passions, one of his big projects, and one of the things that have been keeping us smiling. So, Paul, good afternoon.
And a good afternoon. And Paz, we can hardly hear you. You just are not, pardon me, but you're on your microphone. You're just not coming through at all.
Okay, let's see if I can fix that.
Paz is having a couple of technical difficulties there.
Is that any better?
It's not. It may be the distance that you have from the microphone, or I'm not sure quite what it is.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to start talking about the Good Power Project. And I'm going to sign off and sign right back in. I think that.
Okay.
So you'll keep talking and I'll be right back.
Oh, super. Hey, well, thanks for everybody who might be still listening. Hopefully you can hear me okay, even though Paz was having some technical difficulties. Today, we do want to talk a little bit about the Good Power Project, which is a project that I have been working on, well, either for the last 20 months or for the last 22 years, depending on how you define the starting point. It is the result of two different passions that I have. It's definitely a two-passion project. Passion number one is simply sharing with other people everything that I have learned about the amazing power that we have to accomplish things doing inner work and personal development. As I like to tell people, the power of focused attention is just absolutely amazing. It gives us the ability to shift our energy and lift our spirits anytime and anywhere when we practice it. We make it a skill, we make it a habit, and we can let go of tension and stress and step back into greater levels of health and happiness whenever we want. So I've had such great experiences for myself in being able to live life in such a wonderful way, to experience what I call optimal states of being and perfect moments, throughout the day. Not 100% of the time during the day, but a lot during the day, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes I have days of 60 or 70% of just being filled with love and light. And it's the result of practicing shifting my attention, practicing focusing my attention, shifting my energy and lifting my spirits. And I want to share with everybody what I have learned to help good people like you become stronger, more confident, and more capable so you can do more good in the world. The second passion has really started about 9 years ago with the birth of my granddaughter. When she came into this world, it really helped me shift my focus, or caused me to shift my focus about really wanting to make this world a better place for her and for everybody else. I know Paz knows the story of when I held a little baby in my arms in 1987, who just did not have the same color skin that I did, how it opened up my heart and helped me love everyone, regardless of the color of their skin, regardless of their ethnic background. Nothing else really mattered. And so my second passion is doing everything I can to make this world a better place. And that's why we started the Good Power Project and the Good Power Community, which is a school community called the Good Power Nest, where people can come together and celebrate each other's wins and progress and support each other through the challenges of life. So how that relates to curing racism is pretty simple. If you've listened to any of these podcasts before, you've heard me say a lot of times that when we learn to see through the superficial differences that divide us, we will discover the common values that unite us. And the opposite is true as well. When we embrace common values that unite us, we will much more easily see through the superficial differences that divide us. So, to join the Good Power community, you simply have to pledge to yourself to do your best to embrace our 5 guiding principles of integrity, respect, optimism, courage, and kindness, which conveniently form the acronym I ROCK. And you do rock whenever you embrace those guiding principles. And when we can all agree that, hey, let's just start with a foundation of integrity. Let's start with a foundation of respectful conversations. Let's start with a foundation of optimism and seeing the possibilities and working toward a joyful outcome for every challenge. Let's embrace the courage that we can all find within us, and let's embrace the guiding principle of kindness. When we can start with those guiding principles, when we can start with those core values, nothing else can get in our way of being good to each other. Not the color of our skin, not the church or the temple or the ashram or the synagogue or the mosque that we worship at or we don't worship at. Not even our political parties can get in the way of us treating each other in a friendly way, in a kind way, and working with each other to help make this world a better place for my grandchild and for your grandchildren and for all of the children of the world. So I just wanted to share that with you. Paz, you're back, buddy. Thanks for letting me share that. Can we hear you
Of
okay?
course. Can you hear me better now?
Much better connection.
Okay, that's awesome. So what I think with the changing of technology, with the advent of AI, the Good Power Project is even more important because as these computers are learning, right? Our technology is learning faster than we ever thought it could, right? It needs to have more good input inside of it, right? Like I always say, we are in the age of the Terminator, right? But we do not need any Arnold Schwarzenegger like Terminators coming anytime soon, right? So what we need are more good people putting out more good energy to receive more good input. So the Good Power Project is very important, in allowing people to find that greatness within.
I love that. I love that. And I oftentimes say, and we've said it here before on the podcast, is the biggest threat to the survival of the human species. And I know this is dark, but I think it's absolutely true. The biggest threat to the survival of the human species is not climate change, and it's not an asteroid clanging into the earth. It is tribal conflict. It is our inability to get along with each other. It is the massive influence that angry people can have over frightened people. I wrote a little quote this morning that goes like this: the big problem with hostile people is that anger works to influence other angry and frightened people. Angry people want to be in the presence of other angry people because it validates them, helps them feel justified in their feelings, and somehow makes them feel safer. So, we as the good people, the ones who are not angry, the ones who are not hostile, have to come together because hostility, unfortunately, is more powerful than love and kindness. We need to overwhelm those hostile forces with massive numbers of people who embrace each other and embrace great guiding principles so that we can better manage the hostility that's coming from the few.
I agree. I agree. The more good energy that we can put into the world, the better this world can be. So the Good Power Project is something that is needed and necessary. I think one of the great things about this too, it shows that outside of our passion for curing racism, we also have other passions that coincide. These passions are projects that we don't always have to work on together, but these are still things that we can promote each other for. So I think a lot of times when people see partnerships, they start to limit partnerships based on what they can do together, where you can truly allow the partnership to thrive when you can see what can just be done.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And I've always appreciated being a partner with my brother from another mother here, Paz, on the Curing Racism Project. And Paz is also an alliance partner member of the Good Power Project. So in addition to our community, in our school community called the Good Power Nest, we offer free inspirational texts. We offer lots of free stuff. We have different paid levels of membership and paid workshops and courses as well, and the product and service offering from various alliance partners. And Paz is one of those. So check us out. Go to goodpowerproject.com. Check it out. Go to the Good Power Nest in the school community. Check us out. And if you are a good person who wants to spend time in the presence of other good people, please join us. Maybe you don't need any support yourself. Maybe you're feeling strong and capable and confident already. And if that's the case, that's wonderful. Come anyway and help others feel the way that you feel. Support them. Celebrate their wins. Help them address their challenges. Bring your strength to our community and make the community stronger.
I love that. Going back to, the Charlie Tremendous Jones quote, right? You're the average of the five people you keep around the most. If there are 4 happy people around you or 4 good people around you, you can be great. But if there are 4 losers around you, 4 unhappy people, you will be also miserable and unhappy. Why not join a community of people that want to do good and feel great? That's what the Good Power Project offers you, and you can work with other great companies if you need to build a business or are building a business, or you can just work with other good people, because we're always working on ourselves.
Amen to that. Amen to that. I'm so glad that I started this journey of inner work 60 years ago. And, if you take a reasonably intelligent person and have them work on something for 60 years, they're bound to come up with something worthwhile. And I think I have done exactly that, with the different programs that I've created to help people learn the incredible power of focused attention, and especially my latest venture. And who knows, maybe my last venture, maybe my retirement venture, the Good Power Project. So come, join us, be in the company of good people, and together we can change this world.
Yes, yes. And if you are a company or an organization and you just want to know about how curing racism can empower you, how curing racism can increase your productivity, how curing racism can increase the smile within your organization, please go to curingracism.com, reach out to Paul or myself, get a copy of our manuscript, see how that can help you, and really just tune in, because we are looking to be the change that we want to see.
Awesome. Thanks again, Paz. Appreciate the opportunity to spotlight the Good Power Project. And as always, I appreciate the opportunity to work on curing racism with you. God bless.
Yes.
Have yourself a wonderful week. Thanks to everybody for listening. And Paz, love you, brother. Talk soon.
Yes. And we'll see you next Wednesday.